Welcome to part two of my procrastination series. I'm training today, but not for triathlon, for snowshoeing. If that ever was a profession I'd want to train for. I'm up in the mountains, and I'm going to give you some of my thoughts and my tips about overcoming procrastination, specifically when it comes to training, but it could really apply to anything else. I'm not gonna lie, I procrastinated in making this video, but that procrastination has ended. And so now you got me again. So sit back and relax. Gorgeous up here. Anyway, you're procrastinating in your training, even though you found it's important to you and you've decided it's important to you and you scheduled to do your workouts. So why are you not doing a workout that you intend to do? Well, you may think it's too hard. You may be looking into the future and saying, this workout's gonna hurt and I'm not sure I can do it. Or I don't want to endure the pain. I just think it's gonna be too hard. I'm just not looking forward to the pain. Well, there's only two ways to figure out if that's true for you. One is to look at your recent experience doing that workout and ask yourself, have you done a workout like that before and did you complete it? If the answer is yes, you gotta tell yourself, it may be hard, but it cannot be too hard because you've done it already. Or if you've never done that workout of that intensity or that length, and you're not sure if you can do it, and you're worried it's gonna hurt too much and you might not complete it, well, I'm sorry to say, there's only one way to figure that out, and that's to do it. And if you do it, and it's too hard, you've learned something. And it's not a wasted workout if you have to stop. So go ahead and do it. If you complete it, you've got no more excuses. In the future, if you don't complete it, you learn something to make it more doable next time. Tip 2, you feel like you don't have the energy. It's somewhat related to tip 1. You don't feel like you have the energy to do your workout. Well, you would be surprised at how many workouts I've done, and I'm sure that you've done, where you really felt like you had no gas in the tank when you started and you actually had a great workout. Don't let that excuse of, I don't have the energy, stop you. Because 9 times out of 10, you can do it. Now let's say you don't have the energy and you try the workout and you have to stop. Well, it's not a wasted workout. It gives you a chance to go, why didn't I have the energy? Did I stay up too late the night before? Did I not have good nutrition an hour or two ago? So you can ask yourself those questions, but don't let lack of energy stop you. You're a triathlete. That stuff doesn't matter. You gotta get out there. Tip 3, you're finding yourself running really low on time and you can barely fit the workout in, or maybe you can't fit it in. Night before, didn't know there were bees up here. The night before your workout, put your stuff out on your bed or put it out in your dresser, like your run gear, your shoes, your socks, your shorts, your gel, your earbuds, like everything you might need. So when it comes time to do that workout, you just grab your stuff and go. Same thing with the bike. Have your water preloaded, have your fan set up. I mean, this stuff takes minutes, but when you're in a stressful situation, you're gonna be glad that you had stuff pre-set up. So day before your workout, set up your workout environment and make it easy for you to grab and go. Tip 4, you're feeling hungry before your workout. And you're like, I can't run or bike or swim because I'm just too hungry and I don't have time to eat, blah, blah, blah. Okay, ready? Simple one. Make sure you've got fruit on hand all the time. Bananas, fantastic. Figs, also good, although a bit high in fiber, so be careful of those if you're running. You might be running into the ditch to drop off the kids, if you know what I mean. But apples, any kind of fruit gets absorbed in like 15-20 minutes. Great source of carbohydrates and should get you out the door or on the bike, wherever you're going to work out sooner rather than later. There's nothing worse than being hungry before a workout. So if you can, 45 minutes to, an hour and a half before, just stock up, like load up your belly on some fruit and you'll be good to go. And I'm gonna have to remove some layers because it is so hot up here today. Whoo! Here comes the headband, and there goes the two shirts under here. Guess I will not be going that way, but I do have to take off some of my gear. All right, I'll talk to you when I'm part way up the mountain. I'm at a crossroads. I'm at a crossroads. Are you at a crossroads with your training? Are you at a crossroads and what you're gonna do about procrastination? My friend, you have a choice to make. No, I'm not gonna go that way. I am at a crossroads, but as I was climbing up these almost final steps to the top, which is up there, I was thinking another procrastination tip would be visualize your end game. What are you doing all this training for? How does that event look like at the end when you're crossing the finish line? Is it the personal best? Is it with friends? Is it for a charity? And you have got that feeling in your heart, your soul. You did it the way you wanted to do it or the best you could. Focus on that end state to drive you to do what you have to do today. That always helps, because if you think you're just working out for no good reason, yeah, of course, a lot of you are going to procrastinate, including myself. So dream, my brother and sister, dream big. And there we are at the top of this particular peak. I tell you, it doesn't get much more gorgeous than this. I'll give you a full panorama. But what's crazy is I've been coming up here for years. The snow is probably 30 feet higher than normal. This kind of knob I'm on is crazy high compared to what it is normally. So here we are at the top of the mountain. If you will overcome your procrastination, you can get to the top of your own very personal mountain. So I'm going to continue on to another ridge, kick back, have one final thought for you, and then we'll put a wrap on this video on procrastination. Well, I made it out to this ridge, which overlooks the eye of the world thing there, and Vancouver. It's gorgeous. It's a great place to stop and meditate, which I will do. And I'll leave you with this final thought about procrastination. Sometimes a guy like me can tell you all sorts of stuff, and you might think it sounds helpful, and you might not. So take some time with a pen and paper to sit down and do your own meditation. And you don't have to call it meditation, just sit there, close your eyes, and just think of your goals, your desires, your dreams, and what might be standing in your way. And whenever a thought comes to mind, jot it down. Then go back to closing your eyes and just daydreaming about all the things that you want to accomplish in sport. And as more thoughts come to mind, jot them down. And I guarantee you in 5 or 10 minutes, you'll have a lot of insight into what you're thinking, how you're feeling. And then from there, you can decide how to overcome some of these procrastinatory habits you may have. In the meantime, I am going to stop procrastinating on my meditation and sit down and relax. It's been a slice. Catch you guys later.